Hello family, we arrived on that magical land here in Portugal. Now the question is, should I buy this land here in Portugal? I want to take you on a little journey. It's gonna be a secret land, a secret project, a secret spot for now. But this is it. This is the dream coming true. And I want to invite you to this little journey. This is the land. This can be our land. Unbelievable. So crazy. And I want to share this story. I don't know how it turns out, but maybe you visited some of the last steps I was sharing on Instagram. Feel free to follow me there, because I'm gonna document again the life from a workaholic into a traveler, into a digital nomad, always self-employed, always living from what I love. And the latest dream, 5 years, almost 6 years ago, was I will create my dream life. I will live surrounded by people I love, I like. I will always do what I love. I will live in nature, travel the world, build a new world, a new way of living with other like-minded people. And the journey was taking me to Portugal, first to India, Nepal. I traveled, I worked, I've seen, I can work wherever I want, I can do whatever I like. And then I came to Portugal. Thanks life that you took me here, where I realized everything is here. I don't have to travel far. Portugal is the land of my dreams. And I realized that the flow of life is so crazily good in Portugal, that it's taking me to these places here where it feels like pure magic. Under the sun, under the stars, under the moon, in the flow of life. And life was flowing so good. It was giving me everything, like opportunities, jobs, work, friends, family, soul family, connections. And now, after many little stops, living in beautiful places, communities, building this retreat center, event space, our home for 9 months in Essencia, such a magical, beautiful, lovely place, we felt the call for even more rest, peace, harmony, connected to nature, in our relationship to ourselves, in our relationship. And I remembered that I came with a dream. The dream of having this own property. And it started also like 5 or 6 years ago, where I visited the New Healing Festival in Germany, and I said, like, one day I'm gonna live like this in a land surrounded by trees, pine trees, by the way. Little huts everywhere, events, gatherings, singing circles, dances, cacao ceremonies, healing. One day I'm gonna live like this. And then I started to look for places. I almost bought a place in the Netherlands where I had, or still have, a motorhome, no, a camper, caravan. And I almost bought the land there. I was searching for lands. I was talking to the guy where we had our caravan. Like I paid like yearly fee, and especially in COVID times where my transformational journey started deeply. I went there, stayed for many months there, and I almost bought a piece of land from this farmer to move into the caravan. And that was not possible. I almost bought a piece of land, moved into a caravan. I bought a second caravan in Germany, almost moved into there. First trying to buy my own land, then into a campground where I could live the whole year on a campground, also a beautiful possibility. Living off-grid there, working less, living more. And then I felt a strong call when I came here to Portugal. I felt the flow of life. I felt that Portugal, thank you beautiful Portugal, is giving me everything. Work, friends, family, places. And then I remembered and I checked the opportunities. What can we do with our wish for more freedom, more privacy, rest, peace, less work than in the last community where we created retreats and events and dances and day retreats, and then at the peak point, the gathering of flow, our own festival. That was like the peak moment of this journey. And then I thought, like, what can I do for more peace, more rest? And I remembered, I have this list when we started our journey 2-3 years ago, first time Portugal. I started on eBay Kleinanzeigen, this German marketplace, to search for properties. I had still some in my list, so I checked them. When I came back here to Portugal, I also visited some real estate agents. I'm gonna share more on how to find the right property. If you would love to hear more about that or specific topics, always drop me a comment. I'm gonna do more detailed videos on that. And then we searched again. The right one was not there, and now we've been 2 months traveling the whole Portugal up to the north. Beautiful Serra Estrella, the Boomland, where we've been to some festivals. Also a video about that. And then we missed our home here, where we were living for 9 months in Essencia, our dream home, where I also created a spot for us with a terrace and the yurt, and there's a video about that as well. We remembered we love it so much. We love the beaches here, surfing, kite surfing, and now the beach is 20 minutes, maybe 25 away. And we started to search in this area specifically, and it's so crazily expensive. But we found something. If you're interested in how to find a property, send me a message or drop me a comment with property. I can guide you there. Whoosh. Stormy times. It was a very, 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 very stormy time. Yeah, and then luckily Antonia, thank you, my love. She also, after many days and weeks and searching and messages, she just opened Idealista, one more of these platforms, and we found this land here. That's magic. I'm gonna show you more of that. I'm gonna tell you more about the land in detail and how it works, and why it's possible to get a land which is like from there to there, an own forest under the moon. And also from there, from that big tree there to that big tree and the small tree there. It's a huge area. And how it's possible to get something like this, I'm gonna show you as well. And I'm gonna tell you already, we're gonna stay in a community environment. There are many neighbors close by. It's like a beautiful area here in the south, these hills, and the perfect mix. We still have community, we still have our privacy. We have mountains, we have trees. This property was owned by a beautiful brother before and maintained specially. Was doing some gardening. We even have some physalis, some medronio fruits. You can make some nice jam out of it. Totally off-grid, solar powered, rainwater harvesting, drinking water delivery, or we also filter our own water. We have a good filter system. I'm going to link you in the description, or I'm going to tell you more about filter systems in a new video. And now the question again, how I started. Should I buy this land? Leave me a comment below. I would love to hear what you think. And I want to make a decision soon. Today's the 1st of September. Let's set it up. I'm ready. Something very beautiful. Next video is going to be about something really magical. So it's part of a community as well. So the community voting is done. We are accepted. Thank you so much for that. And now the question is if we sign the contract tomorrow. My heart is jumping. So full of joy. And I think the decision was made on the first day when I've seen it, when I felt it. And more to come tomorrow. Stay tuned on this exciting journey of buying land in Portugal, creating our dream life, our base, our roots, and maybe much more. Let's see what the universe prepared for us. So thank you so far for all our companions, for the possibilities, for the magic, for the support. Let's create our dream lives together. You can do it as well.